This is going to be an instructional video on an AutoTrail V-Line 634 Sport. First of all, we are going to go around the external of the vehicle, and then we will go on the internal of the vehicle. Just so you know, this vehicle is in the middle of pre-delivery inspection and has yet not been valeted. So first things first, I'm going to show you how to open the bonnet. This is just in case you need to get access to the bonnet, mainly if you need to jump start the vehicle. So if you come to the passenger door, open the passenger door, and then your bonnet release catch is just here. Pull that down once and that will release. So as you can see, I have got the bonnet open. I'm just going to show you where the points are to jump start the vehicle if needed. So your negative terminal point is just here, this nipple here, and then your positive is just under this black cap here. You just need to use your either key blade to access that to release the cap, or use a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. Also under here, obviously you can see your fill tanks and then your screen wash tank in front of the driver. So now we are going to carry on around the vehicle. As you can see, this vehicle does come with an awning. I will send a separate link how to set up and use the awning. So the first compartment where you come to on the passenger side is going to be your diesel fill here. You just need to use your main vehicle blade to get access into here, and then as you can see, we have got AdBlue. Your next compartment is going to be your freshwater fill. You just need to use your key blade again, put your hose pipe inside, and then when the water starts to come back out, that is your freshwater tank full. And then this vehicle has LPG tank already in, and this is where you fill the gas system. To see the gauge of the gas system, this is on the driver's side underneath the steering wheel to the right, so that gives you your gauge of how much is left in your tank. As you can see, I've got the garage space open, I've got a tow bar as well. The reason I've got the garage space open, you can see this yellow tab here. Currently this is in the open position, vertical. To close this, just knock it down. If you need to drain your vehicle for winter, or you want to drain it in general, open this tab. This is going to drain your water from your boiler only. And then to the right, we have got an external barbecue point. So if you want to connect onto that and have a barbecue outside, you just need the garage space open so you can feed it through. Now we are currently on the driver's side. So the first thing we have come to is going to be your Truma boiler flue. Keep this ventilation clear at all times because it does get quite hot, especially when running on gas. Here we have another fill valve for your fresh water on your whale system. So this is if you want to permanently connect a hose pipe to your fresh water tank if you're stationary at a campsite. And then this compartment is going to be your mains 240 volt hookup. Here is going to be your grey waste and fresh water waste. Your grey waste and your fresh water tank drain valves. I'm not going to do this because I've only got one hand, but you're better off using two hands. All you need to do is just twist the tap full 180. That will then open the valves and drain out. You'll need to do this if you're not using your vehicle for a while, or if you are wanting to winterize it and have no fluids in the vehicle. Next we have your toilet cassette door. Open this, and this is if you need to access to empty or clean your toilet cassette. As you can see, the cassette is securely into place by this bracket here. That is securely down here. To release this, lift it up and then pull towards you. So if you are needing to empty or clean your toilet cassette, take it out, twist this nozzle out here, take the grey cap off, tilt up the cassette, put your thumb on this button and hold in. That will let air into the top of the cassette so the fluids flow out evenly. Also, if you want to access internally into the cassette to clean, you can open this blade up here and clean inside as well. Once finished, put the cap back on, twist the nozzle back in, and then I'll show you how it goes back into place. All you need to do is align your cassette into the rail, slide it in, and then make sure that that bracket is clipped down into place. Your toilet cassette is now secure and ready to use. As you can see, we've got some ventilation here at the top and bottom. Keep this clear at all times. This is just ventilation for your fridge and freezer. I'll just show you where your gas level is. So this here is going to be your gauge for your gas tank. You need to turn the ignition on to see this. This will then light up. Also here you've got some air adjust for your ride height. All you need to do is just adjust this like so. Also you can use that to potentially level the vehicle. Only slightly, not 100% level. So now we are going to go into the habitation area and over the cab area. I'm going to do the cab first, just to show you some of the features in here. Under the passenger seat, as you can see, I have got access to your tool kit. So you'll have your jack in here, a towing eye. Also, if you want to swivel the driver and passenger seat, you just need to pull this grey lever out here. That will then release the mechanism and you can swivel the seats. This vehicle comes with blackout blinds. All you need to do is pinch, slide across, and they will meet in the middle on a magnetic strip, and then click them back into place. Same on the passenger and driver's door. Pinch, slide across. Just be gentle with these because they are expensive, and then they clip all the way along on a magnetic strip. To open these again, slide them back gently like so, and they will click back into place. So now we're going to go through the habitation area. As you can see, I've got the sliding door open. This vehicle does have a fly screen. Just be gentle with this and hold it usually with two hands, just because it's quite tall. You don't want it to twist. Here is another external barbecue point if you want to have a barbecue outside. Here we've got your electric step. That's your release button. And then we have got some more ambient light in here, as well as your awning light. So now we are in the habitation. As you can see, I've got the lights on with the control panel on. I'm just going to switch this off just to start from scratch. So once you come in, you can turn the power on here. This will switch this light on here because that's controlled by these lights here. Next one is going to be the 12-volt lights. The rest of them around the vehicle. The bottom left is going to be your fresh water pump. Only turn on your fresh water pump once you have got fresh water in your tank. You don't want to leave this on running dry because you could potentially burn out the motor. Top right is going to be your external awning light, and then this one here is going to give you your levels. So as you can see, waste tank level fresh 25%, waste 0%, and you can just flick through these levels because you can select battery and go through some of the settings and see what the vehicle is using power wise. And then this is just your enter button. Here we have got your Hymer heating and hot water control. I will send a separate link how to use this control for your heating and hot water. And then here the previous customer has had fitted some Victron stuff. So this looks like a control for your Victron control stuff for the battery. You can go through some settings, AUX or main. I'm not 100% sure on this as we don't fit this. Next we are going to go over the kitchen area. So first I'm going to show you the fridge and freezer. So I've got a tall fridge and freezer here. To turn this on, just press and hold the power button here, and then it will light up. As you can see, it's going on to gas. But to change this, just press this, hold this square in here, it will flash once, and then you can use the arrows to go through the settings. So we'll start with the first one, which is A. So A is automatically going to select the best source it has available. So if you put it on A, it's going to choose gas because we have LPG currently on the vehicle. If I plug into mains hookup, it will move over to mains. And then if I start driving, there's a battery icon, it will go onto a 12 volt live feed from the alternator. But you can change this, override this manually like so. So A, most people leave it on A anyway. Next one you can select main hookup. Next one is vehicle battery. When you're driving, the vehicle is currently off, so it won't go onto this until the ignition's on. And then the last one is gas. Here is your temperature. So to change this, select your source, and then it would ask you for your temperature. And that is that set. It's quite straightforward. To turn this off completely, just press and hold the power button, and that will shut down. Here we have got your sink. So basically, once you have filled your freshwater tank up, you might want to prime your system. To do this, all you need to do is turn the pump on at the control panel, open the tap on the cold side. That will then release all the air out of the system and eventually come through. Once you've done that, twist it to the hot side. That will then take a few minutes to come through. The reason for this, it is going to fill your boiler up first. Your boiler holds around 10 litres of your fresh water. Once the hot side, the water has come through on the hot side, you can shut the tap and everything is primed in your vehicle, ready to use. Underneath the sink, just at the back there, we have got some internal gas isolation valves. So this is just in case one of the appliances goes faulty. You can isolate that faulty appliance and then still use the rest of the vehicle on gas. As you can see, this vehicle does come with a microwave. This will only work on mains hookup, so when you're at campsite or at home. And then we have got your 3-ring gas hob burner. When you are using this, because it does get quite hot, just one safety feature we do highlight, and that is once you're finished, leave this glass cover up, let everything cool down for around 20 minutes. The reason for this is because of the temperature difference in the glass and the hob. You could potentially shatter the glass. Next, I'm going to go over the shower area. It's the same again when you are priming your tap. You might want to prime your shower, but this won't take much to prime because you've pulled the main feed already to the tap, so your pipework will be primed. Here we have got your basin, which just tap swivels in away and then clicks into place. And then, as you can see here, we have got your toilet cassette flush. So the blue button is going to use your fresh water to flush on the bowl. And as you can see, we have got a red indicator on that control panel. The red indicator is just letting you know your toilet cassette is nearly full. Once this comes on, if you can find a place to empty your toilet cassette, take your cassette out and empty it, and then this light will eventually go off. To use your toilet, you've got a grey blade here. All you need to do is swipe the blade across. That opens the blade for the cassette. Once finished, close the blade, and that is securely closed, ready for travelling, as well as keeps the smells out. In this cupboard here, we have got your removable table and table leg. Also, your awning arm is in here as well. As you can see, this vehicle does have a 12 volt TV monitor. Under this seat here, once I lift it up, so as you can see, we have got access to your boiler there, and then you have got some storage as well. In this cupboard here is going to be your mains breaker and some more fuses. You have got some fuse box. You have got a fuse box behind the driver's seat as well. I think that's like for the towing eye, etc. Here is going to give you access into the garage area internally. And then under this bench seat here is more storage, plus the your Ledger battery and all the Victron stuff that the previous customer has had fitted. You have got another battery isolation, so you can switch this off so there's no battery running through as well. And then the last thing I'm going to show you is how to set up the bed area. So the left bench seat and the right bench seat, they meet in the middle, and that will then join to make up your bed area, like so. So they will meet there, and then you use the back cushions around the edge to fill in the middle, and that makes up your bed area completely. So that is the instructional video complete on the AutoTrail V-Line 634 Sport. If you have any more questions, leave a comment below, or you can always drop us an email or give us a call.